They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears. On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys responded well to their season-opening loss, winners a week ago. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that was something last week resolves itself this time around.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. A strong running. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. This defense for the Cowboys, much improved from Week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've got a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6.
At the 32-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Now Wilson changing the play. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So here come the Cowboys onto the field with excellent position to get things started. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And a good start out of the gate. 2 games played, teams at 1-1, and he's played about as well as you expect a rookie quarterback to play. But what's been emphasized on the team and by the head coach, everyone else, raise your level around him and help this young man along.
Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Darnell Washington, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Touchdown, Chicago! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Prater for the extra point. And we are tied at 7. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
18 Cardinal, 8.
Now it's Newton. They'll get this complete to Worthy. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's Peyton up the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. And now they're in the hurry-up. They run again with Peyton. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now he'll take this and run. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
Let's go. 19-18.
Newton now to throw. They'll drop this off to Peyton. The gain of 5. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Newton now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 18. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Seven Pirates.
And a Cowboy first down.
Throwing is Newton. That is caught at the 7. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a first and goal.
Here we go. Start. Cut my team. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing again is Newton. This is caught. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up
Ready, break.
at the Bears' 2-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap. Trap 80.
From the gun, here's Newton. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Wilson wants a different look. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Liking 18. Ready, ready.
On the give, here comes Peyton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw, Newton. It's caught, Smith. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Newton to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Juwan Bentley. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
The Bears take over.
They'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Play action. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they can't bring him down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now they'll shift things around. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And a nice stiff arm that opens room to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Nico Collins from 8 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied at 14. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. Crack all 80. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Here's Newton. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
On the jump. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now again, it's Peyton. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
I like that he knew that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop it right at the line. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Here we go, set.
Here's Newton. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 21.
17 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Here's Newton. He's got Smith here. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
To throw is Newton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. Now, he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
And he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the visiting Las Vegas Raiders. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 18. And this is the Raiders wideout. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the man picked up from Jacksonville right before Week 1, Tank Bigsby. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Texans are into the win column. They get the victory here in Week 3. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Tua Tagovailoa, one of his 2 rushing touchdowns on the afternoon. The Titans are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 45 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Panther 60,
First down,
Panther.
Dallas.
Newton. And this is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A shotgun handoff to Henry. He's still barreling through. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll run now with Peyton. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A shotgun snap for Newton. That is caught. Touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing. Because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now it's Wilson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Looking downfield for Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On the return, it's Rodgers. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Derrick Henry with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Tyson Campbell up to make the stop.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
Wilson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now it's Wilson. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
19, Charger,
Henry up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. 5 plays there on that drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Shoves him aside. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bears now ready to take over again. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And even 100 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line is taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Jacobs going to try the middle. Three quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 7. In motion goes the tight end. Now Wilson. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Here's Wilson. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Bears. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. Still shedding tackles. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 182 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st down, Cowboys.
And they're going to speed things up here. A 1st down carry for Henry. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. McLaughlin for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive, 4 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Bears on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. A little short pass. This is Everett. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down. Yeah, Wilson going to change things up here.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The tight end in motion right. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be taken down there. A sack back into 32. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
17 at the 32-yard line.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Wilson. And this is caught. Well, they get 1 back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Prater for the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. A 10-play drive that time. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage just switches to their opponent.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Bears 41-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Newton now to throw. It's caught. Smith. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
15 yards.
70 Rangers.
Good
70
for
Rangers.
Cowboys. First down. A gain of 15.
Newton to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Rebel. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
A short one there, caught by Likely. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Back to throw. Wilson has taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw again is Wilson. Finds his man over the middle. It's Likely. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
10 yards on the pickup.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Got a man. It's Collins complete.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That is caught by Thielen. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
That's another Bears first down.
Now it's Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Saints back at the 31. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Wilson. That's a quick slant. He finds Adam Thielen. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
Brings up third and
Wilson. Evades him at the 10. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Bears first down. First and 10.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. Here's second and 10. Now Wilson changing the play. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. 5 yards, now it's third and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Now it's Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Isaiah Likely from 6 yards away. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Newton's going to throw it. And this one complete to Smith. Touchdown, Cowboys! Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Throw right side here going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. One last shot for Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Cowboys, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.